Man, I'm tired of screwing around. I want the Night Attack TV show. Pitch me the Night Attack TV show.
They're kid pool hustlers.
That's good. That's good. All right, we need something. We need something to reach out to the ladies. Give me something for the ladies there.
Okay. They also are ballroom dancers, but that was in a former life. And so they flash back, but because they're already kids, they're infants that are ballroom dancing.
No, this is good. This is good. And they use their ballroom dancing skills every now and then to fight crime. They use it to defeat the bad guys, right?
But because it's in the past, something happened while they were fighting crime that made them become pool hustlers. And now it's the big arc throughout the season that by the end of it, you find out what happened to them as infant ballroom dancers
and
that made them become pool hustlers.
It's because they have time bombs in them and they have to keep hustling. And the moment they stop hustling, they're going to explode. Quick, what's their catchphrase?
Keep hustling.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, every Tuesday night, bringing you the best of the worst of the internet, where everything right, that's everything wrong, with bits and bytes on the interwebs. Hello, it's Night Attack, beautiful people. My name is Brian Brushwood out of Austin, Texas. Joined in our, oh man, I almost said the P word. It's the O word in our Oakland studios by Justin Robert Young. What is going on, JRY?
Holy crap, Ryan. Like, literally, somebody blessed shit and brought it to the internet. And lo, we are here. I'm joined by your friend and mine, the Amtrekker, Brett Rounceville. How are you doing, Brett?
Holy crap, guys. Like, literally, like someone shit on the floor and then poked their finger in it over and over again.
I like it because you took a different spin on all of that stuff. Crazy.
Now, let me also preface this entire episode by saying that, Brett, how much sleep have you had in the last 48 hours?
Counting the 20-minute nap an hour ago?
Yeah.
An hour and 20 minutes.
There we go. So that's going to be a little Latin loopy-loo throughout this one. So let's do our best to keep him disoriented and have him just say things he can't ever take back.
Absolutely. Hey, man, look, we did a lot of work going into this episode. First of all, several of you guys watching live will notice that we're looking suspiciously more and more professional by the minute. I got to say, you have custom, like, advanced lighting. You got multiple, you got a fucking kick-ass board. Look at that board. Can you show off your board?
I don't want to screw up my camera.
All right, then that's fine. Just all right. Just
here.
I want you to imagine.
Go on to my here.
6,000.
I'll take a picture and I'll tweet.
I want you to picture 6,000 fully erect nipples, each one begging to be tweaked by an increasingly experienced Justin Robert Young. He's got, and this is all thanks to Colleen Kelly Henry, right?
Yeah, dude. Colleen has been my patron. She has thrown all this my way. And it is to my great benefit that we have had, like, literally, Colleen does nothing but make our dreams come true. Like, it is insane how much, like, I have just, like, said, man, I wish I could do blank. And then she just completely
going all the way up to, like, man, I wish I could be on Twit. And she's like, and you're like, well, you're on Twit. I'm like, man, I wish we could do a show called NSFW. And, like, boom, there it is.
Man, I wish I could get hit in the face repeatedly by a pie.
That definitely happened, too.
You know,
you got the shitty end of that stick there, Brett. That was, we all got really awesome careers and jobs. You just got a fucking couple pies in the face.
Hey, before we, I'm sorry, we interrupted you, Bonnie. What were you saying?
I'm just saying, haven't you figured out you can make better wishes? Not to diss on these, this is great, but like that's pretty awesome.
Hey, before we, and I know we have an opening bit here, Justin, but there's something I forgot to bring up when we were talking earlier. Crash Kincaid on Twitter today. Did you see what he mentioned? He mentioned offhandedly, like, hey man, it sure is great that this thing is all because of us. And I'm like, what? And I didn't believe him. And then he showed me documentation. Like,
apparently, yeah, on Twitch, for anybody who doesn't watch live, whenever, and this is a rarity, ladies and gentlemen, whenever the internet goes down or a computer fails or one of Brian's children strategically pokes the power button in the middle of weird things, the chat realm reacts by their own version of panic, which is picnic.
Yeah, everybody howls the word picnic And apparently, now keep in mind, Twitch just got valuated at $1 billion. It looks like they're going to get bought by Google for $1 billion. It's the premier streaming service. And Picnic is now the howl of the masses every time a stream goes down. And that started, and that's all because of two people. Number one, first of all, and this is what's amazing is that Crash Kincaid.
That's not just there. I saw that someplace else.
At the park?
No, I am serious. This was a couple of days ago, and like I was hearing people.
Go ahead.
No. God, I want Bonnie to be like, I was watching somebody play Spelunky on Twitch.
And keep going.
Now I'm all embarrassed.
No, what were you watching?
Because your next thing is going to be like, sort your sizes.
Sort your sizes.
Sort your sizes.
Cite your sources.
Cite your sources.
You should sort your sizes as well, though.
Where did I hear it? It was just some random in the wild. And it was like, all right, everybody, don't be howling Picnic. And it was like,
no.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, I was like, what?
Okay, well, here's the
And who said it? Barbara Bush.
So the etymology, they even traced it. It basically boils down to in the days of the BB Live show, Patrick Delahanty, and this is documented on the infallible resource, the DCTVpedia. But everyone was shouting panic, and Patrick Delahanty shouted picnic, and everyone took that up, and that became kind of our thing. But then John Tilton connected us to the mega mogul of Twitch.tv, Man versus Games Man, and his crowd. We had a little commingling that started it, and he's such a big presence over on
His
Twitch.
sauce mixed with ours, and we made a good goulash, baby.
Yeah. And then we killed Ronnie James Dio. How awesome is that?
No, yeah,
That's
no,
a piece of history that we got to be part of.
It's insane that this stuff kind of makes its way in the way that it does. It is fucking insane. It's nuts. It always blows my nuts.
I want to say it was the radio, though. I mean, it was like some like.
Oh my god!
really
if they have
random.
a chat room, and if that's like really taken off, and that's something that all chat rooms like to do.
Yeah.
Okay, Bonnie, I'm holding up a pinky. Don't jerk me around. This is it. You said this. You think they said this on the radio?
Especially not with a pinky. That
Full
seems like
on.
it's a problem.
That's amazing. All right. Well, anyway, congratulations, Patrick. Congratulations, John Tilton. Congratulations, Chatrealm. Congratulations, Crash Kincaid. Diamond Club, you guys are the best.
They are the best.
What are we up for?
Ryan, we have not only a rollicking game of Don't Get Brody'd, our call-in show in which we try to really build raconteurs. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make sure that everybody who comes through this show has a better sense of telling a story, which is why we invite people to tell stories on a call-in show only to have us boo them if it's boring. And then we judge their stories by numeric value of how long it is before it bores us shitless.
Right, exactly. Well, we're sort of like the drunk uncle that's like, no, that ain't going to do. Come on, man. You got to sexy that up a bit. We're helping people, I'd like to think.
No, but we don't tell you how to make it better. We just tell you it sucks at the failure point, and then we hang up on you.
This is kind of like a really cruel version of Toastmasters.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like my worst nightmare.
Cruel Toastmasters is a
game
good way
is
to
set
put
up
it.
to be this painful double-edged sword where, like, if you want to be really entertaining, then you want to be short and sweet and concise. But we really only give you points if you're long-winded, and then, of course, you're boring and we boo you.
I mean, really, but like you might want to bank it. You might want to bank it with a great 5-second story, and that might last throughout the entire Don't Get Brody'd game because there might be some other Icarus-looking motherfuckers who's trying to fly too close to the sun on wings of wax, and next thing you know, their dick's in the dirt.
All right, I want that to be the new thing. We're like, then this Icarus-looking motherfucker comes creeping up on my shit, flying too close to my son. Fuck that dude.
Effectively, this is, Bonnie, you put it correct. It is Toastmasters meets the rodeo meets childhood drama.
Yes.
Like, that's it.
Oh my god! Now, can we review some?
We
of
also
past
listen. We're
winners?
also gonna. I don't know if anybody knew this, but we're comedic vanguards. We have comedic albums that have hit great heights on the Billboard charts.
Much like that Icarus-looking motherfucker.
And there seems to be somebody. This is what we like to call a radio tease. Somebody who's 10 years old that might need some joke work. and we are going to fix up a 10-year-old's potty jokes right here on the show.
What she says next will shock you.
And every lesbian is better off today.
But first, Brian, I want to talk about something very serious. Well, not serious. You know, have you seen this Bill Murray thing?
All right.
This Icarus-looking motherfucker, Bill Murray.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a more Icarus-looking motherfucking photo of Bill Murray than this. Now, I had heard about this, but still haven't seen it. Bonnie, I don't know if you've even heard about this. Have you heard about this?
No, I don't know anything. Is
All
he
right,
having
first
a
of all,
stroke or something?
Bonnie sees the photo of him and says, is he having a stroke? No, what he's doing is he's crashing somebody's bachelor party and giving a giant-ass speech.
So can we does it make sense to give a primer on the Bill Murray mythos, or do we just want to play this and assume everybody knows?
Well, I think we all know that he's a legendary comedian, right? But he keeps doing awesome shit like this where he just showed up. Like he showed up just randomly on Reddit and did an AMA, and his answers were adorable. It's like half of his responses started with like, oh gosh, oh god,
right? Yeah. Oh gosh, oh gosh, or oh geez.
There was a lot of great things.
But
about
there's
that.
also like he is his own urban legend, right? Like there's the urban legend that he like runs up to people on New York City and like covers up their eyes, and when they're like who is this? He looks at them and says, "No one will ever believe you."
What? See,
and,
I
like,
heard that
walks
story.
away.
See, this in typical urban legend fashion, I heard that exact same story, only that he went up to a random person at a restaurant while this is not even a bit. This is the way I heard it. He went up to somebody who was in the middle of eating burgers and fries, and he walks up and he just stole a fry and ate it in front of him. And he goes, "No one will believe you."
So he is this like Paul Bunyan kind of figure, and this is almost like the Sasquatch tape of the man ape walking through the Everglades.
This is the Gimlin film.
This is Bill Murray in the wild doing something that we assign as like very stereotypically urban legend Bill Murray.
I feel like maybe just to, I mean, not that we shouldn't gild the lily, but like, Bonnie, can you give us your best Leonard Nimoy of now take a look at this incredible footage? That's my Walter Cronkite as Leonard Nimoy.
Now take a look at this incredible
Oh. Oh, shit. What do you think? Thumbs up on her. Thumbs up.
All right, actually here.
Wait, what?
I just realized we didn't set this up. So what he is crashing a bachelor party in Charlotte, North Carolina, according to the email that was sent.
Charleston.
Oh, Charleston, West Virginia?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Sorry, Charleston, South Carolina. And he was approached by one of the groomsmen that wanted to buy him a drink. He said, no, don't worry about it. And then after he was done eating at this restaurant, he goes upstairs to where the bachelor party is being held. And this is the footage of him interacting with the bachelor.
Oh my God. So this is like a premeditated, like, I'm going to make some motherfuckers day.
Boom. Exactly. Yeah. So
all right.
This is what happened.
This is, yeah. All right. And here we go.
Wow, he did fly too close to the sun.
No, is it 100%? I want to know if it's 100%.
100%. Well, there was one time.
Is it 100% on her?
100%. And he's the first of all of us. No one else is there.
314, she knew what means time. And usually I say, you know, it's I have a little experience in this. And I say, you know, when it's just this is, you know how funerals are not for the dead, they're for the living. Bachelor parties are not for the groom, they're for the
God damn, he's given like the toast at the wedding. I mean, this is the best man doesn't even get to participate. They're just gonna play this shit and be like, eh.
Well, but he's giving a best man specific speech. No, go ahead. This is a bachelor party like speech. It's not a wedding speech. It's a very manly speech, and he's doing it in the way that you would imagine a Bill Murray character would do.
Well, especially because it's like he starts off dicking around, and then he kind of drops a little something kind of poignant, and then it draws you in, and now, all right, it's time for the epic.
Like, what's interesting is the incredible guy that he is. I'm starting to think that maybe Bill Murray is the worst actor I've ever seen.
Yeah, all he's done is just be
Bill Murray.
Yeah. I think of that like a lot of these 80s guys.
So now here, listen here. I'm going to give you all this advice because it's too late for this. And besides, she's 100%. I recommend to you.
Incredible.
If you have someone that you think is the one, don't just sort of think in your ordinary mind and think, okay, let's make a date, let's plan this and make a party and get married. Take that person and travel around the world. Buy a plane ticket for the two of you to travel all around the world and go to places that are hard to go to and hard to get out of. And if when you come back to JFK, when you land in JFK and you're still in love with that person, get married at the airport.
God damn, and he did. He just takes that shit all for like, I'm getting all misty-eyed. You're like, that's true. We went to Venezuela.
Do you know that is my advice I give everybody?
Are you serious?
I told John that same thing. I go, have you traveled together?
No kidding.
I was like, because that's where you really know if it's
You stole
it's
that
for
shit
real.
from Bill Murray.
I did.
I know.
not. You got it
Bill
from me.
Ghost busting ass Murray.
Should I keep going, or is that the gist of it?
I think that's the gist of it. Here's my thought on this though. Okay, that line, that speech, if that were in Chicken Soup for the Newlywed Soul, right?
which it will be as of next printing,
right? Like you would read it and you'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, yeah, okay, we'll travel around the world, sure. That's fucking really great practical advice book, like. But it's Bill Murray. Bill Murray says it, and now we look, all of us, moon-eyed at this man god, Bill Murray. Now, how old would you think that those people were?
Oh, I don't know, 12 by my reckoning.
Right.
But like Bonnie, how old do you think that like the groom is and his bachelor? Because he was the first to get married, so we can assume that everybody's either his age or younger.
I mean,
I would say
was
24.
The first, yeah, I was the first to get
Let's
married.
say 24.
I was okay. We'll say that, sweetheart.
Yeah. What?
No. Yeah. We'll say 24. How old was he?
24. I don't know. The point is that how old fucking a 24-year-old wasn't alive for Bill Murray's like seminal works in the 80s.
Oh, you're right.
A 24-year-old was too young to fucking appreciate his like, I'm a serious actor and I'm doing these great ironic roles like Lost in Translation. So
Yeah.
they don't fucking know him in his prime. They didn't go to movie theaters and see Bill Murray and witness him in his prime.
We didn't go to movie theaters and witness Bill Murray in our
okay,
time.
but that's my point, is that for one reason or another, Bill Murray is transcendent. He is Paul Bunyan walking the earth.
I mean, is
something that has gone beyond just an actor from the 80s.
Do you think that he's like surpassed like Paul Newman or like that level or
Paul
Cary
Newman
Grant
broke into a motherfucker's bachelor party and was like, I'm Paul Newman and I think you should travel around the world. Like, nobody would give a fuck. Like, I look at Facebook.
I mean, lots of people get that's zombie apocalypse shit right there.
Yeah,
People would
well,
give
yeah,
a fuck.
he's dead. Right? Isn't Paul Newman dead? But if somebody was like, I see pictures on Facebook of the like people that are younger than me, kids that I knew that were like 10 years younger than me that are like now dating or whatever, and like their boyfriends have like Bill Murray shirts on.
Yeah.
Like just Bill Murray's face or like Bill Murray or something. Like I don't know if you've ever seen that shirt or whatever.
Eat, drink, and Bill Murray.
There is just something about that motherfucker that is woven into the fabric of our society, and I would like to make a proposal.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. I need a goddamn gavel. Clack, 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 clack. Please play the ceremonial. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we've asked you here because we have a proposal on the floor. The distinguished gentleman from Oakland, Mr. Justin Robert Rubles III. Please take the mic, sir.
I do believe, henceforth, that this Icarus-looking motherfucker, Bill Murray,
Let the record show he does appear to look like he went way too close to the sun.
needs to be on money We need to put Bill Murray's
Whoa,
face.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Make the $200 bill and put Bill ghost busting ass Groundhog Day motherfucking Murray's face on there, because there is nobody else in our fucking American history that is universally liked.
Can we just make an award? Like, I want to send him a trophy. And it can be like some shitty ass trophy that we just arrange, and then
$200 bill.
No,
on
how
it.
about this trophy?
Yeah.
A brick of motherfucking $200 bills with his face on it.
All right, now I'm going to assume with your noble gesture that you do not mean like the image that went around on Reddit recently, where somebody took a $5 bill of freaking what's his name, George Slave Freer. And
you mean George Washington?
No,
I'm just playing. I'm not that dumb.
he was slaveholder. Abraham Lincoln.
Cheap.
And anyway, somebody took like Abraham Lincoln and they doodled on it to turn it into a Bill Murray. They called it $5 Bill Murray,
No,
right?
this is the thing, because we want it already. The people are doing it, Brian, by themselves. You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. You're drawing Bill Murray on your fucking money because it's what we want.
Holy shit,
Give
I'm looking.
the people what they want.
What's funny is I'm calling up the one image that I thought was iconic that everyone was doing, but now I see like there's
Everybody's
a
doing
billion
it.
of them. There's one that somebody wrote just around Bill fucking Murray.
I think it needs to be
bill.
Bill fucking money.
No, that's gross.
No,
sweetie.
okay.
The $200
Sorry, I
Bill
apologize.
Murray. Get that shit fucking trending.
Man, if only-
$200 Bill Murray.
If only-
It is a fucking movement that we can all get behind.
I really like the idea that the only other person we have on American money that was not a president is Ben Franklin. So what stands next? So we have Ben Franklin.
Yeah. Okay.
Ben Franklin standing there saying,
ladies
"A
and gentlemen,
penny saved is a penny earned," and then we have Bill Murray saying, "No one will ever believe you."
If there is a modern day Benjamin Franklin, it has to be Bill
Do
Murray.
you know what I want to see? I think we ought to just go with this trend, and I think everybody who's watching needs to get out a $5 bill.
Wait, stop. Guys, first of all, yes, you're right. I'll come back. But there's that website, the White House, whitehouse.gov petition thing. Can we start that right this second?
Ooh,
There we go.
Okay,
Let's get it going.
where is somebody
Let's
give me
get
a
it
link to that? All right,
motherfucking
yeah,
going. And
keep
by
going,
the
keep
way,
going, keep going.
all we do is have inflation go up in this country. We're gonna need fucking bigger dollar bills anyway.
guess.
Let's just
That's
fucking get this shit going right now. So by the time that like Obama's like, oh, what, we need a $200 bill. And I think that we need to have Bill Murray.
I'll tell you what, man. How long till they show up in rap videos calling them Billy Bills and then just going beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I had those Bill Murrays
Yeah.
on that ass like I owned that shit. Day after day like
man.
groundhog.
I can't wait till the next time we have sex and I get Billy bills.
And unfortunately, they're $2 bills that I just added 2 zeros. And like, I take Jefferson and I just add googly eyes on them. And I'm
Boo
like,
those
"It's your
Billy bills. I want good Billy bills.
I'm shouting quotes from Ghostbusters as I'm shooting them on you.
I like to think that if this really happens, then his grave after he dies will say something like, "I'm on a $200 bill, so I got that going for me."
All right, somebody go ahead. If y'all want to set up the petition,
Set
we
us
will
up with a
roll
link.
on the first one that we see.
And you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt for us to start making mock-ups so that we could share with our friends on Twitter. We have a vision. And maybe that's the hashtag. We have a vision. And it's just the photo of that and then a link to the Yes We Can or whatever the hell site that is. Somebody give me a link to that. I want it so bad.
Bills rule everything around me. Gotta get the bills.
Jackie
Don't
Hearn.
cross the streets, y'all.
Jackie Hearn just sent us a link to a rap song about Bill Murray. I'm going to give it a few seconds. Wait, this is from Sweatshop Union. It's called Bill Murray. You tell me if this is worthy.
Bill.
So far.
Bill.
You're just so right, Justin.
Yeah, I keep
Suntory in my breast pocket, flask in my left pocket. Yes, got the best chronic stash, that's Bill Murray. Your Chevy chasing a dream, making a scene, running around wasting your steam. Matter how hard you try, you never wake up.
I need you to play some Ron Paul over this, Justin.
Here we go.
Was then and still is, hands down the billest. There really ain't another one.
I didn't see that the publicity would be so terrible. I didn't want it. I knew right away I didn't want it.
All right. Dude, let's make this happen. I guess it's petition.whitehouse.gov/eat my shit.
Yeah, we'll have it pop up in the chat room. But
Get us a bit.ly/BillyBills.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I mean, Brian, America's ready for this.
Oh my God! America's already decided. There is no debate. The people have spoken. The will of these people needs to be obeyed if we are to remain a democracy. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go eat.
Ron Paul, I think we need Bill Murray on our money.
Shut up!
I don't know why we don't have it.
Oh my God, dude.
Dude, imagine if that was one of Ron Paul's like we always joke about the Ron Paul applause lines that he has like this weird shit that like fucking doesn't matter for any other political crowd but Ron Paul crowds, where he's just like we gotta go back to the gold standard. And they're like ripping up the seats and fucking throwing his head in the air. Like imagine if that was like one of his we need to have $200 bills. Everybody's fucking going crazy.
Dude, I'm 100% down for it. Nobody sent me a link to it just yet, although people are sending me links.
I don't know what. Let's give them time, Brian.
Oh, shit. Hold on. There is an alternative. For the Canadians who want to participate, you can make the $5 bill into Spock, apparently, is a thing.
Oh, my God. Does that look right or what?
A 5 loony note can turn into Leonard Nimoy.
We're all on the same page here. We can all play.
I'm gonna guess that the reason why we don't have a petition is that it's probably a fucking fairly shitty fucking website to actually use.
Oh, it's probably just like, give us your actual name and your real address.
Please enter in your social security number and check this box that says we can track you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone's
Ron,
like, whoa.
Ron Paul doesn't approve of that.
Of Spock or
No.
Canada?
Hey,
Spider.
What's up?
Brian, do you know what happened in 1471?
Hold on, this is fucked up because normally our bit, 1471. Everyone thought the world was flat, and Columbus was fucking jerking off, saying, "I wonder if the world's round."
That's actually the number one thing on the Wikipedia. Is Columbus jerked off like 3 times in one day, and he was really pumped about it. And he wrote about it in his captain's log. Captain's log. I jerked off 3 times.
Also, I'm not yet a captain because I'm 12. Now, wait a minute. Justin, you pulled a nasty trick on me because that's not the date of our Patreon, or that's not the amount. That's the number of patrons that we have, sir.
Absolutely, and now it's 1472 because people are joining as we speak to keep this show alive. If you like what you have heard, then go on over to patreon.com/nightattack. $2,071 an episode, and holy shit, if every single element of that is not fucking so appreciated by me and Brian, and it's going toward the infrastructure that you see before you. This is the first episode that I've actually gotten to do here on this new studio, and it will only get better from here thanks to the money and financial flexibility that we have from the Patreon. Next up is, we are working diligently. Thankfully, a lot of people we mentioned on the show about bandwidth so we can get a 0 latency streaming option. A ton of people have stepped up, not only we actually had a few things come in today. So hopefully in the next week or so, we'll be able to square out something that at the very least for patrons, but hopefully for everybody, we will be able to stream at a way quicker speed. But the way that you can make this happen, and you can make sure it happens, is by going to patreon.com/nightattack. and just kicking whatever the fuck you can over.
Yeah. Keep in mind, like, there's two numbers, right? There's a certain amount with that we're getting per episode right now, minus fees and infrastructure costs and so on. But the one we care about is the number of patrons, because that is what means. That's how we are able to reach out to you guys anytime something huge happens for either of us. That's going to be the group of people that we're able to reach out to first. And we've essentially, you're signing up on an email list, and it means the world to us, man.
Hell motherfucking.
By the way, Dem90 points out that we are already up to 10.35 Billy bucks is how much money we're making now. How huge is that?
Fucking Bill Murray, man. That dude.
Bill Murray.
He just walks around like he's a fucking regular human.
I'm surprised there's not already a cryptocurrency that's named after him.
Oh, dude, that's all we need. Yeah, I mean, first of all, yes, that's exactly what we need. If in a world with Dogecoins,
Brian, it's already there. We have one signature on this petition. We need 99,999,000 more to have it get a response from the White House. The White House has to respond. Hold on. A White House intern has to respond to your petition if you get 100,000 signatures by June 26th.
Here it is. It's is.gd for goddammit /Billy dollars. And that'll take you straight to put Bill Murray on $200 bills. Let's all tweet this right now.
This is so awesome. If this is the first time I've been proud to be American in so long.
All right,
if we could get a $200 Billy,
Billy
bills. Oh my God, I'd be like. I'd be like that other country where I made fun of your president because he looked like a vampire on your money. You don't have anything on us because we have Billy bills.
Why you put Dracula on your turkey money? All right, so we need a hashtag.
Bonnie, I'll tell you, I feel like I have an anthem. I
yeah?
have an anthem for your pride, and it's gonna come after 5 seconds of a Poopery commercial.
Oh my God. All right, have people figured out in the chat room? You guys go ahead and give us. Oh, people are saying Murray coin for the cryptocurrency. Give us a hashtag for this stuff here. I'm gonna write up here right now. This is important. Period for America.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll do bloop. There we go. Clickety clacked. And let's see how many people will retweet all that and get it out to everyone.
And meanwhile, we can all feel pride, Brian.
Yeah.
Pride in ourselves, pride in our nation, a nation that would recognize somebody as important as Bill Murray.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Murray's an inspiration.
Exactly. Go on over to petition.whitehouse.gov.
No way. It's just got to be is.gd /Billy dollars.
We need 100,000. That's what we need. We need 100,000 strong to get this motherfucker on our money.
I feel like it's time to give the salute, Justin.
Attention kings, sit on your throne. Look down your nose at the peasants below. I've got some news. We're taking names.
Wait, back again. We got
Bill
this early.
motherfucking Murray.
Here we go.
I am America. One voice, united we stand. I am America.
All right.
There we go. Brian, let's go ahead and let's Brody some motherfuckers. How about that?
Yeah, dude, let's put Brody all their faces. There's Adrian just dripping down off their nose, and you're like, I'm sorry. Chatrealm.
You guys know I remember.
All right, I'm in.
I remember when you guys introduced this, and I was like, Brian was like, yeah, we got this show. We're thinking about doing this, and I was like, oh,
You're talking about like BB Live Show or NSFW?
it was BB Live Show that we introduced it, right?
Don't Get Brody'd, I think, started at NSFW. I
Was
might
it
be wrong.
NSFW or?
I'm not sure. I'm not
Who
sure when
fucking
it
cares?
started.
That world's dead and gone. I shit in its grave.
No, I think it was like early on. I think it was BB Live Show when you introduced it.
All right.
I was like, oh, this is good.
No, it definitely wasn't, because I remember Brody Quest showed up in like the 3rd month of NSFW.
Really?
So, by the way, apparently Murray coin is for real.
Oh,
you can
shit.
mine Murray coins.
Oh man.
All right, dude. Let's
How
all
about
get
that?
let's all get big on the Murray coin chain for sure.
Well, here I'll tell you what. You know what, Brian? I'm gonna submit to the hive mind. Let's focus on the physical money.
Yeah.
$200 Billy Buck, like
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
All right.
I just remember walking around the neighborhood, like that's what I used to do when.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
What?
Somebody pointed out a problem with our petition.
What?
It says, put Bill Murray on $200 bills. Unfortunately, a lot of people think it says, why do you want to put Bill Murray on 200 $1 bills?
America wants it. We all want it. That is the extent of its explanation.
Amazing. Okay, so let's talk about. Let me go ahead and get.
Let's just hope that we actually get 100,000 signatures, and the White House goes, "All right, we concede. We drew Bill Murray on $200 bills. I hope you're happy, America."
I drew Bill Murray.
You know, and like
dollar bills,
The-
and I thought it was great. Let me be very clear about this. I had $200 $1 bills, and then I drew on them.
you know,
My Obama impression, ladies and gentlemen, and that. Oh gosh, damn it! You actually have it going. I had it queued up too.
That's amazing.
well, the government isn't immune. They're trying to get on this whole social media thing too. I can really see them being like, okay, we'll put them on $200
Oh, Jesus,
bills.
Bonnie. Just because they're on social media doesn't mean they're high.
I don't know.
All right, here's the way it's going to work. You guys are going to call in to NSFW show on Skype. Go ahead and call in and just wait. What'll happen is a whole bunch of windows will open up on here, and I'll get around to trying to click on you guys as fast as you can. The rules are just fucking don't suck. The second you suck, we're going to hang up on you, okay?
So here's the deal.
And keep in mind, go ahead.
We all have middle thumbs, raised middle thumb, right?
Yep.
If you're doing good, we go up.
Thumbs up.
Right? And we go down, and we all hit down. That's when you're Brody.
Yep. So here's the thing. You want me to turn down my radio?
No.
Oh, she's saying that's advice. Yeah, here's a good advice. You want to get instantly Brody'd? Fucking have your radio on so we hear ourselves, or don't answer when we respond.
Radio on, turn your radio up, and somebody was playing my song. That's a Lisa Loeb reference I just dropped in the middle of the show.
Reference that's actually
Eat
singing the
that
song.
shit, motherfuckers. That's what we do. We fucking have currency jokes. I make Lisa Loeb references. That is not
All right, so here's your advice. Here's your advice is previous winners. Now here's the thing. You can fail and come back and try again, because you remember there's one guy who tried to tell us a story about a bunch of manatees and we're like, the fuck is this Icarus close motherfucker? Icarus looking motherfucker.
Icarus looking motherfucker.
And so we hung up on him, but then later he went on to tell the most amazing story that I so clearly remember, where they were talking about like they would jump off the dock into the water in Florida, and there was always manatees around, and occasionally they'd ride on manatees, and they were jumping off the dock, and a manatee came floating by. They're like, oh shit, a manatee. And he goes jumping off the dock, and then figures out that the manatee was a corpse that was dead and half rotten, and his body fucking landed. The rib cage collapsed in, and he found out that he was just halfway, just fucking stuck. Fucking talk about an Icarus looking motherfucker.
That is the definition of an Icarus looking motherfucker.
You thought you'd go cozy up to the sunshine of a manatee, and it didn't work out so good. So at any rate, there's that's the kind of story you want to have. Go ahead and start calling in right now.
Where are we calling? Where are we calling?
NSFW show on Skype. NSFW show on Skype. NSFW show on Skype. Which we really reminds me we should get a new fucking Skype account, given that our show is now Night Attack. Let's take a listen. Hey, caller, you're on the air. What's up, buddy?
Hello, it's me, Backstage Oyster.
Yeah.
Yeah, I signed a petition, and I have a few problems with it. The problem is, I'm looking at my dollar bill and it hasn't turned into Bill Murray. Am I not taking that trust?
I'm sorry.
So now we have a good example of a shitty call.
That's right.
This is a terrible fucking call that happened, right?
Well,
so somebody tried to make an inside joke to the show. It wasn't honest. It was just some random shit. Hey, I think I'm going to get my jollies by fucking making jokes on the call. No. Tell a story and be honest with it, okay?
Holy shit, Justin. Real quick.
Oh, me wanting.
Real quick. This is out of nowhere, but I got to short circuit our quest for the Diamond Club logo this year. This shit just showed up in the chat. That's
my good God.
That's the Night Attack t-shirt, right?
I mean, it really is like, it's like the only thing that we agreed was that we are going to do a bracket t-shirt. That's always
okay. All right. Well, maybe let's do that in addition. Let's do that in addition. All right. Fuck all that. All right. Back to the game. Back to the game. All right. Hey, caller, you're on. Caller, you're on the air. Whoa. Hey, Jesus. Fuck. What?
Sorry.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing much. Proud to be a part of Diamond Club.
Yeah, no, we like having you. Better go fast.
So one time, me and my father were driving down the road, and I tried to take control of the car and say, "You can't do that," and say, "Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you."
He's out.
All right. Here's the the only reason.
That was crazy because I was fully thumbs down on that story, and then all of a sudden it was mediocre at best, and then ended.
The only reason that he got Brody'd is because he didn't hang up. He just stayed on the line to hear our response.
I'll tell you what, that's great. That's fucking amazing. I love it. Where's that? I'm counting that as our record for so far, right?
That was like 14 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And
not only is it a great call, it's also the title of this episode. Fuck you, Dad. Fuck you.
All right, we might have a better one going on. And of course, the longer you stay on, the more you have a chance of being our big fat winner. Caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hi. So my story is, I was walking out of our local movie theater, and there's a guy standing around chatting with some friends, and I overheard a bit of his story, and it went something like this. The weirdest story I've ever heard.
Boo.
I was walking out of Walmart.
Much preamble.
Hey, wait. I want this.
What the fuck do you
this
think this is? The Declaration of Independence? Get to the fucking meat of it.
Given that I am a member of Diamond Club and such herewith, so did it pass
What do you think this is?
that I encountered.
Give me something with a big preamble. Constitution?
No, I'm with you, man.
Hey, this person needs to come back and just get into the story.
Take another chance. You got a chance. All right, here. Caller, you're on the air.
That sounds more like a pre-mumble.
Caller, go.
Holy shit, am I on the air?
God damn it.
Can I just say this? There's an element that it is my favorite part of our interaction with the audience. That we have literally built careers, Brian, me and you and Brett, on audience interaction. And all we do is have other people come to us, content creators, in their most private and vulnerable moments, and say, if only we had audiences like yours, right? People that are even more famous and successful than us. They come to us and say, if only we had your audience. And yet, whenever we do a call-in show, it is us being openly hostile to them. Like, angrily, like, scornful to their every action.
Some of
All right.
them want to use
Yeah, all right, hold on. We got a caller on the air. Caller, you're on the air.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Well, that's interesting because
that was amazing.
Made it to the end of the story, but it was probably shorter than the other guy that made it to the end.
Hashtag yes, all women. I mean, it just seems like the right thing to do. If she says yes. Let me make that clear. He's perfectly clear about this. Obama's back, motherfucker.
All right, here, caller, you're on the air, buddy. What's up? Caller, turn down the radio. God damn it.
Down your radio.
Brian, you just got an involuntary thumb boner. Like you were turning on the Brody music and just like, oops, thumb boner for Brody.
I like the part where I'm Brodying him. All right, caller, you're on the air. What's up?
Hey, this is a continuation of that Walmart story.
Fucking preamble king.
Brian totally went rogue on that one. Fuck Walmart.
Sorry, let's get to this.
You come into my house and you say things like Walmart?
Back to the Walmart story. Nope.
Well, especially because like he got dinged for the preamble, and he calls back a second time and like, well, let me give it. Spoiler alert! I'm gonna continue. Caller, you're on the air.
So, once upon a time, I enjoy exploring storm drains a lot, and I took some buddies with me, and we stumbled upon this one spot about 800 meters in underground, and I'm not entirely sure what we found. I've never seen anything like it before.
There's only so long you can hold that dramatic pause.
Okay.
This is a fraudulent fucking scam tactic that they're trying to pull. It's just like they're giving us BuzzFeed headlines. What he found in the storm drain, he couldn't believe. And then they fucking just wait until we fucking throw the thumbs down.
No. Okay, wait.
Beef in the chat room. Fucker, right in the Walmart. That would be the way to go with that story.
All right, hold on,
Okay,
caller.
wait,
Real quick, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, so this one time after work, I was really tired and I hung up on you fuckers.
I get the stamp. I don't know what more you need.
Dude, OrsonWelles.gif. Fucking get it how you live it.
God damn. I'm sorry, Bonnie. I didn't mean to interrupt you with that. I had already clicked it.
That was great.
All right, we got a couple more, and then I think we're going to call it winner. Hey, man, caller, you're on the air.
Hey, so on 4/20/2012 in Vancouver, me and a buddy were going down to SkyTrain, which is the mass transit in the area, and halfway down into the station, which is this long-ass stairs, suddenly we hear the PA, and it's like, yeah, the entire section here is shut down. Evacuate the station. We're like, what the fuck is going on? So we leave. Turns out this guy decided to hop onto the other side of SkyTrain, and he ended up getting smacked by the train and pinned against the fence. And he's about 40 feet up in the air at this point. He's got the train against his back and metal, the only thing keeping him from going flat on the wall. So we're like, well, fuck this. This is stupid. We get on the bus. Halfway home to where we were going.
Fuck this. Let's get on the bus.
This guy gets hit by a car.
I think somebody else dies.
Wait, hold on. By the way, for the record, he got Brody'd not for his story being not interesting, but because of his total lack of humanity. I'm like, so anyway, this man was gruesomely murdered in front of me. And me and my friends are like, fuck it, boring.
I guess we'll take the bus.
And a boat.
All right, caller, you're on the air.
So I accidentally hung up on you guys. That's my bad. We found in the storm drains, walls were just covered with home printed off pornography. We don't know. And this is way underground.
You just saved the game, sir.
And it's just, like, it is categorized in the most creepy of ways. It starts off with fan-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn.
Oh my
and then it moves over to creepy bondage porn. And I've never seen anything like this before, and I explore a lot of tunnels, and I've met some really creepy people down there. But we went back like a week later, and it was all gone. It hadn't rained. Someone had come down and calmly collected it all. I'm still looking for it somewhere else.
Motherfucker got to the end of his story. 47 seconds. That's the winner, right?
Dude, it is not only the winner, and I will just let anybody know. You want to snap my motherfucking head on a dime? Throw the phrase hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn. Fucking, and I will stop on a motherfucking half inch. I will fucking pirouette like I was fucking Fred Astaire and fucking turn the exact opposite direction.
I don't know if you saw, but like there were two like mid juries outs, and then Justin was like full on thumbs down until he hears home printed pornography, and it just goes.
No. Brian, hand drawn Jennifer Aniston porn.
Hang on, we got one.
Hand drawn.
You had already swallowed the hook at that point.
And by the way, you should have seen what was fucking there to keep the Rachel haircut in place.
All right. We got a last minute caller on here, which the game's over, but I'm going to bring this caller on. Caller, you're on. Oh, did I miss her? Oh, doggone it. Tanky was trying to call in. Tanky, who created our awesome opening.
Well, then let's go ahead and have
thing.
Tanky call back in as we tell you about, well, I mean, just friends. We don't do ads on this show, Brad.
No, we don't. Well, first of all, fuck ads. Anyone who takes money from filthy corporate entities. What are we, your whores?
Hey, put your money on the dresser because you're selling fucking... You're selling your show, asshole, to fucking corporate America. I'm talking about everybody who takes ads on their shows.
Yeah, anyone who takes... You know what? Yeah, you could put this shit on a T-shirt. Brian and Justin say, anyone who gets paid for any advertising ever, total asshole.
Yep.
I mean, we talk about our friends, right?
Yeah.
Our friends like Mail Route.
Oh, my God. You know what I love about our best friend Mail Route is that they're the all-in-one super easy solution. As long as you can edit your MX record, you can get rid of spam. You have no spam, and it's great for corporate enterprise solutions, no matter who you are. Yeah. You know, there used to be that service Postini. You remember Postini? We didn't like him. He was an enemy.
Postini, he was being sunset, so you weren't able to use him. He was a good service. I believe. He used to go a little of something like this. I was a good service when I was a younger man. And now it is at the time I am sunsetting on the pale.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened there. My finger slipped.
I know. Approval as well.
Listen, and unlike these other trick ass suck dick motherfuckers taking money for ads,
Icarus looking
motherfuckers. We fucking tell you these Icarus looking motherfuckers out of here cashing checks from fucking the Fortune 500s. We fucking want to just tell you about a good buddy that's going to give you a good product at a fair price with mailroute.net/night attack.
You know what? We were talking about our buddies, and we're like, we wanted a custom URL. We're like, man, we have some people that we'd like to know how great you are. So go to mailroute.net.
Mailroute.net/night attack. That's all where you need to go. You get a 15-day free trial, no credit card required. And by the way, 1 to 10 users, just one fucking thing. How about $30 for the year? No fucking spam. Double middle fingers right up spam's asshole.
Oh man, put that shit on a T-shirt.
Fucking put them side to side so it
Dude,
fucking
I'll tell you
fits
what,
better. Don't matter.
I want a T-shirt that says "Mail Route to Spam," and it's like the fucking X-Men, but it's like Obama and Space Obama and Abraham Lincoln and Bill Murray all given the middle finger to spam.
Brian, we're going to play. All right, so here we go. Mailroute.net/night attack. Go ahead and help out our friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to abandon a bit right now.
Oh, shit, son. Breaking news.
Or by abandon a bit, I mean I am going to start another bit right now, which is called Which One of Our Friends Just Sent Me Via Text hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God.
All right.
Can I just tell you something though?
Huh?
One time I got hand drawn Jennifer Aniston porn in my inbox. It was trying to trick me. It said it was from Nail Route.
No.
That's from Bearded Logic in the chat room.
Oh, dude, that's all right. First of all, God, I can't click Brody fast enough. I can't find it. God damn it.
Darn, you're gonna Brody me. Go ahead, Justin. Show us who sent what.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is who of our mutual friends sent me hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn. Bonnie Brushwood, who of our friends sent me hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn?
Ryan Alcott.
Is it Ryan Alcott? No, it is not Ryan Alcott. Brian, which of our mutual friends sent me via text message hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn that looks like
No, Jesus Christ.
You can't do that.
So much panic.
Oh my God.
You can't do that.
All the panics.
Wait. It was painted.
I'm gonna
Is
say,
that okay?
is it? You know, there's an old saying my grandfather told me, and he said, "Don't trust Andrew Main." Is it Andrew Main?
Looking for Andrew Main? No, not Andrew Main. This is just the face of Jennifer Aniston.
Dude, seriously, we're gonna get kicked off of Daily Motion,
What,
which
you
is
can't
what.
show titties?
No, are you seriously can't show penetration?
Well, that was just titties.
All right, fine. Brett.
So I'm gonna go. Was it DJ Z?
Let's give it a
God damn it!
thumbs up.
Nope.
No.
Enjoy this shot of our lens cap.
Oh my God.
No, ladies and gentlemen,
Actually,
let's
can
go ahead and take a final look. The final reveal.
Oh, dude, I bet I know.
Mutual friend.
I bet I know.
Who sent me hand-drawn Jennifer Aniston porn is Tom
Dark horse riding strong.
Oh man. Standing belly clap for that. Dude, Justin.
Yeah.
I swear, man. Like I want so very badly to find that I am the winner of that lame ass podcast game. I can't remember who wrote it for us. I can't remember how we got it. I feel like we were sent it over Gmail, but I've gone all the way back to the beginning and I can't find it. I know that you lost a bunch of soundboard stuff, but is it in your email box at some point? You think? Have you
If
looked?
it's not in mine, it's not in yours. It's not in mine. So I mean, we can look for it, but we can figure it out. If you're not familiar with it, it's a song we used to play in the early days of
NSFW, yeah,
live show. All right, Brian.
Yeah.
We have some comedy. There's all this other shit has been fucking C-SPAN. Like we have to fucking do some comedy right now.
All right, so. Body.
Oh my God, I'm a little uncomfortable with this. I don't know. I've
okay.
been
Look, we're just trying to punch up. Look, here's the thing.
Consider this a time capsule, Bonnie.
Yeah, and keep in mind also, like we all remember what it was like to be in fourth grade. I was filthy. I was trying on all my dirty curse words and whatnot. But what's amazing, and Penelope is funny as hell. But she also has lately. Like really her behavior, she was trying on a bunch of behavioral stuff, but now she's been like really good, right? She's got self-control. She's taking care of her stuff. So much so that she has been so good for the last couple of weeks that I'm like, listen, Penny, there's this audiobook that I really dug. I shouldn't give it to you because every third word is the F word. But as you keep reminding us, Justin taught you the F word at South by Southwest.
Have we covered that? That apparently I said the F word in front of Penny, and Penny learned the F word from me.
Well, first of all, I'm convinced that she knew it before, but I think she knew.
No. She heard there's this F word out there.
Oh, she knew there was an F word.
She knew there was an F word. And then Justin drops the F bomb, and then everybody looks at him like, oh, Justin, we're so disappointed.
Oh, please.
Oh, please. And then he goes, and then Penny just all of a sudden has this eureka all over her face, and she goes, that's the F word.
Well, and she had definitely heard it before. It wasn't just Justin.
No. It was like everything came together, and
Yeah.
she all of a sudden knew what
She
the
knew
F
there
word
was an F word, and she heard us saying this word, or she heard me saying that word.
That's fine. Listen, I am perfectly fine with taking the blame of teaching your eldest daughter the F word.
Okay.
That's fine. I understand it is on my shoulders, and it is my cross to bear. But she is now on the
super
playground.
well behaved. Yeah. No, well, wait, okay, yeah. And, so, by the way, to wrap up the story, I gave her the Martian, where every third word is the F word, and I'm like, just don't say the F word. But like, we trust her now, and then apparently she trusts us enough that, unlike for me, and I don't know if this is the way it was for you, Justin, like I cursed like crazy, and it's all poop and buttholes and pee on everything. But then,
I was very well behaved up until it was a day. It was a moment in
6
fourth
years ago.
grade that I all of a sudden, like, everybody else was using curse words, and I was like, geez, GD, you drops, you know. And then one day I'm like, well, I don't know, whatever. What if I use curse words? And I used curse words, and I've been pretty much riding that train ever since.
Right,
What
okay,
a profit.
But tell me if it's different for you. But like there was a gap where it's like I started using curse words in fourth grade, and there was like, keep it quiet, and like every time I got busted doing it, like I would never say it around my parents or whatever. It wasn't until like 21, 22 that I felt comfortable cursing in front of and around my parents. Like, did you have that, or did you?
It was earlier. My mom is very lax with cursing. In fact, she one time sat me and my brother down and was like, "Listen, it's fine. I don't care what you say with the language. It's all right. Do me a favor. Can you please not call each other motherfuckers?" Like, it's just weird for me to hear because I'm in fact your mother, and if you're calling each other motherfuckers, then like it's odd.
So
awkward.
So what about you, Bonnie? You also helped. I mean, you had to be good, or your parents would like be on you, right?
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's
yeah.
we don't even.
No,
do
I was like super strict household and
Brett,
everything.
what about you?
Still almost never curse in front of my parents. My mom is totally like that, oh golly kind of lady. Like I heard her cuss once and I almost pooped myself.
Oh my gosh.
Was she talking about someone who looked like Icarus?
These Icarus looking motherfuckers really need to check themselves.
Ironically, my mom taught Penny her first curse word.
No.
Yeah, she all of a sudden says shit, just like
Out of the blue.
I mean, my mom never cusses, and then she just says shit, and then Penny goes shit, and just like there you have it.
Here's what's amazing to me is that Penny feels comfortable, not with me for some reason. She doesn't share it with me. She feels comfortable sharing with Mom the I don't know the discussions.
The dozens. She's playing the dozens on the on the schoolyard.
Yes, totally. Like I show up at lunch today, and I got to take her in to her dermatologist because we're all like, wow, that looks like a cancer mole.
Okay, all right. Well, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. So anyway, so
Jesus,
I
Bonnie,
show
way
up.
to fucking ignite the comedy bomb. Fucking cancer mole.
Yeah, fucking let me find the Brody bomb on that shit. There we go. All right, keep going.
We think it's okay. Just to let you know. But I show up kind of like in the middle of lunch. I just party bomb. I'm like, Penny, we gotta go. And then she's like, hey, Mom, I've got to tell you the story we've been talking about. I'm like, okay. And I said, well, not right now because we really got to make it to our appointment. And she's like, oh, but I really got to tell you. And like, but it was funny because I'm looking at the girls and there's like.
So this is in
Penny,
front of a group she's telling this.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like there's like the whole table and then there's the three tight-knit kids right down at the end.
Sure.
Where, you know, in the peanut-free area. And
one had a gray hat, one had a green hat, one had a beard.
Right. I don't
they were
even
telling
know.
potty
Yeah,
jokes
they were
and
just,
keeping the whole place entertained.
Yeah, and like I was just like, what's going on? Because like Penny's eyes were really bright, and then this,
Oh, so you knew they were pulling something on you.
I mean, you can just tell. You know, you're looking at these kids, and then and this other girl that's a lot like Penny, and she's just like, you know. And then this other girl is so funny because I guess her parents are like super conservative because she always like has this really shy expression, and she just is kind of like, looking side to side, like, oh my god, am I
Like, at some point, like
totally
you
busted?
might fucking narc because like parents
Right.
are in the parent network.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you're gonna say
Yes.
something, and she will be complicit. And you're gonna Rico that bitch and fucking be like, you were fucking there complicit. Like, fucking all this potty humor.
And it's amazing. You can read all of that with 3 seconds of body language, and that is totally
But that's
the
because
story.
you got mom vision. Like, you
Yeah.
got fucking vision like the Terminator, where you're just fucking like, you fucking like, bam, bam, bam. You're seeing fucking like information come down the side, and your red vision when you look from kid to kid.
Well, so all right,
Yeah.
so what did she? Okay, so Penny has gathered. She's gathered the tip, and so begins her street performance.
And I'm like, oh, come on, kid. We just got to get in the car because, you know, baby's all like, meh, meh, meh. And I'm like, we got to get you to the appointment. So I said, not till I get the baby in the car seat. So I get the baby in the car seat, and she goes, okay, Mom. So let me tell you the story.
Oh, so she didn't get to say, she wanted to tell the story in front of the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
But didn't get to. Okay,
and
all right.
And thus the expression, one really overly
Yep, no,
excited,
we
the
got
other
it.
totally fear.
All right. So the story is.
And then we get into the car, and then she goes, okay. So names have been changed to protect the innocent.
Fucking preamble. Come on.
Ah!
Just get to the fucking story. Go.
Oh, shit. I should know better. Oh, I'm so ashamed. Deep shame fills my heart for wasting time.
Keep going.
All right. So she goes, all right. So this kid, you know, one kid that's been picking on her all year, you know, and he's like this boy, and it's all about boys, you know. And she's like, she goes, okay, so he's a ballerina. And he's trying to dance. He wants to be a really great ballerina. And he twirls and he falls. But there's a nail on the stage and it goes up his penis. And one, I like that she's using the clinical terms. So, you know.
She says penis, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So she says penis. And she says, so then, like, he can't go and he can't go. But all of a sudden, he finally goes. And then it jet rockets him up to the moon because he has to go so hard. So he just shoots up to the moon.
Dude, this is 2 for 2, man.
And she says, and when he's there, like, he's not done. He has to go poo. And I'm like, oh, yeah? So what does he do? And he goes, well, there just happens to be a toilet on the moon. And he sits on it. And I'm like, what kind of toilet is on the moon? Like, did the astronauts sit on it? Because I want her to know that I'm, like, listening.
Yeah.
Even though I'm, like, drive to the appointment. And then, like, she's all like, yeah, but this is a natural occurrence. And she sits on the toilet. And it erupts into a volcano and burns his ass.
She
Did
said
she say
ass?
She's like, no, she doesn't. Okay, I'm elaborating. She says it burns his butt. You're right. She doesn't.
All
say
right,
ass.
look, I got
And
to. I have a.
it's-
All right.
it's-
Oh shit.
Wait.
There's more?
Wait. This is an ongoing gag.
Okay.
So she has the callback. So it's the volcano toilet. So the volcano toilet is very important because it shows up in later stories. They made up a bunch of them.
All right. Can I do a Squarespace change of plans right here, Justin?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Our original vision for this bit was that you would tell us Penny's stories.
Well, we would all work together as a writer's room and help her work on the story. We would workshop the stories, and then at some point later down the road, maybe she'd be like, "Oh, I remember this thing that I said in grade school." But look, Dad and his jerk-off friends all came up with other versions of it.
Exactly.
However,
like the idea was
I'm
to
with
improve
you, Brian.
it.
These are perfect. I can't fucking touch these.
Our whole bit was to fix it and to show how 30-year-olds could fucking fix a fourth grader's story, but apparently we can't.
Bob McBob said, maybe I can't help with this. Bob McBob says, I hear this phrase in the Postini voice. Burns his ass.
So maybe this is how we can improve it. We get Dietrich to do the Postini voice, and
He wants to be a ballerina. And he twirls, and then he notices a nail on the stage. He falls down and it goes up his penis. And then he has to make a pee-pee, and he says, I have to go. I have to go. And then it explodes and it goes to the moon. It is on the moon and he says, I have to go poop. I have to go poop, and he finds the toilet. And he says, I'll sit down on the toilet and I'm gonna go poop. And next thing I know, volcano toilet and burns his ass.
Oh my god, dude! That was amazing! Congratulations! Alright, so we just have to,
Okay,
teach her the
so
voice.
Dee Dee has an adventure. There's other stories. I don't know if you care.
Oh shit!
Oh wait, hold on. No. Put a pin.
Yeah, it's like a recurrent bit right here. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Dee Dee stories come back next week. We're not blowing all this shit in fucking one episode. Fuck that. What do we look like? Icarus looking motherfuckers here rubbing our wings together? Fuck that shit. We're fucking coming back next week. We're gonna milk this cow until it fucking runs dry.
Volcano toilet issue 2.
All right.
So I haven't gone up to lunch like all year because like I get like really offended by all the food all over children's faces, but I'm gonna be like this next week.
Oh, you're
Hey,
gonna
kids!
do research.
I'm gonna be like, hey kids, what are you guys talking about? You got any like?
All right, that's fair enough. Hey, let's.
I love Bonnie's gonna seem like the over eager person who's obviously wearing a wire. Like, hey girls, I'm totally cool. What's going on? I just want to hear these stories.
She's all 12 Jump Street. You know, like, I hear that somebody's dealing in dirty stories. I love dirty stories. All right, let's check in on the movie draft.
Diamond
minute.
Time.
Oh shit, son! God damn it! I always fuck that up. All right, Diamond Time. Great idea. Let me put on a hat.
Yeah, and Brian, we are at 38. Ash, could you help me with that?
38. What? There we go. This is the part where our ladies hand us hats. This is a delightful portion. Man, I was so proud of that transition too.
Of course, we put on top hats and monocles whenever we read about Diamond Time. Diamond Time is where we shout out your projects on the Night Attack program. We are at Vineland Old Time Radio, the full cast radio play podcast and other shenanigans weekly. That is at Vineland. Oh, hold on. Jesus.
You said Vineland.
Oh, Vinland.
Vinland what?
It is VINNLANDOLDTIMERADIO. Vinland Old Time.
Oh shoot, there it is. You know what? It auto-completed it.
.podbean.com.
Yeah, just in fact, if you get into to your Googles and you just get as far as typing Vinland, it'll autocomplete Vinland Old Time Radio.
Moving on, which I love. I like to think that mean people in the past weren't actually mean. They just had to make this face to keep the.
They were actually.
I would like to give $40,000 to charity.
No, I say quadrate.
I think that all orphans should have a good home. In fact, I'll adopt you all. All right, that is my comic blog is our second one. My blog comes in 2 parts, sketches that I do a couple times a week and polished content that I do once a month. You can find both parts in the provided link. That is nick-djm.com/CIC. Again, nick-djm.com/CIC, and it looks fucking awesome.
And by the way, DJM is one of our frequent contributors. Boy, it really does. It looks super slick on there. Thank you so much, DJM, for being a member of Diamond Time, or Diamond Club.
Hell yeah.
Trust me, I'm a
And
goblin.
one. Restricted's new album. You can get it at Ricky. I don't know why I'm fucking holding this thing in my phone. RickyDrayton.com. RickyDrayton. His name is Restricted. He's got a bunch of music. Ricky Drayton started off his career in music at age 13. He's awesome. He fucking submitted some shit.
Yeah, let me listen to a bit of this. Yeah, this is all chiptune-y. Oh yeah, who else in the Diamond Time? I'm just gonna leave that going. What else you got, Justin?
That's it. If you want to submit your project to Diamond Time, go ahead and do it at nightattack.tv/Diamond Time. It is where you can get your shit on here. We're going to read 3 an episode until both me and Brian die simultaneously in a car accident that I've foreseen in my dreams. So,
the car accident happens not at the sun, but very close to it.
Yeah.
Welcome to your Movie Draft Minute presented by Cosplay.tv for the week of May 26, 2014. I'm your host, Roberto Villegas. And with that, all teams are now on the boards. Let's go check out the rankings. Team Night Attack is in 6th place with Blended bringing in $17.7 million a week. Team M Trekker is in 5th place with $101.3 million. Team God's Moneybags is in 4th place with $149.6 million. Team Slash Films in 3rd place with $187.1 million. Team The Morning Streams in 2nd place with $301.1 million. And in 1st place with X-Men Days of Future Past bringing in $110.5 million, bringing their total to $364.6 million. It's Team DTNS. And that is your event for the week of May 26, 2014.
Jesus Christ.
So, a lot of really interesting things happened this week. Number 1,
Tom won, and number 2, we lost.
Well, I mean, like, that was our weakest shot was Blended.
That was our wild card.
It was not good. The string of non-R-rated Adam Sandler comedies that continue to do pretty well shattered right in our very hands with Blended eating an infinite number of fat dicks at the box office.
Dude, Blended cost us 13 game dollars and brought in 17 real dollars. And I don't mean 17 million. I mean 17 actual dollars.
Yeah, no, it ate ass. Here's what else interesting happened, though. Days of Future Past, good, but not as good as Godzilla.
Oh, that's right, because, Godzilla came in number 2, so Godzilla is still ahead of...
Godzilla had about an equal opening week, so we'll see how hard X-Men rides in week 2, but it's got some pretty big competition in its own demographic with A Million Ways to Die in the West and Maleficent, 2 movies that could swing the draft, but one of them will succeed and one of them won't. It's kind of weird that Team Amtrekker owns both of them.
It was not necessarily a well-conceived plan.
All right. Keep in mind, I mean, first of all, I hear where you're coming from, but I'm going to say it's not the worst idea in the world, because I remember this same weekend, like, whatever, Memorial Day weekend or the one after, like, I remember you were somebody on this podcast mocked me for having like all the movies in one weekend, but there was one that was kind of targeted at chicks and one that was kind of targeted at dudes.
Is this your Sex in the City year?
Yeah. Which I did all right on there. So you're not totally screwed.
It's not the end of the world, but this is definitely my make or break weekend.
Well, keep in mind also, like Days of Future Past. Look at it this way: there's kind of a triumvirate. You got action, you got comedy, and you got kids. And you have 2 of those 3 pillars wrapped up. Days of Future Past.
You think Maleficent's a kids movie?
I don't know, isn't it? It's about the character from Sleeping Beauty, and it's by Disney, and it's
advertised on. It's a kids movie in the same way that Snow White and the
Huntsman
was.
I don't know. Maybe I suspect. Well, certainly if me, the parents of kids, are under the.
Are they pumped for it? Do you have 3 daughters that are like fucking
do they
Angelina Jolie?
Do they know about Maleficent, Bond?
Meh.
That's your impression.
Do they know about
of the
volcano
baby.
toilets?
Yes.
That's what we need to do. Is we need to sell the kids. Are like, and then she conjures a volcano toilet and nails that shoot in their pee holes.
Oh my god. She's so proud of her NSFW material. Wait, Night Attack material.
You got a chance. Yeah, I'm gonna say you got a chance, Amtrekker. Not as good a chance as freaking DTNS.
I feel like Vegas is underestimating us, but Tom is looking really strong right now.
Boy, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. I read a great article. This is
great. You got a great deal on it.
There's an article that friend of the show Casey McKinnon tweeted that I ended up sitting down and reading all of, and it was a bit snarky. It was about Tom Cruise, and this relates to him being on Edge of Tomorrow, and it talks about how it makes the case that I want to say it's a HuffPo article, but it makes the case that Tom Cruise did his appearance on the Oprah show, which was up until that moment, everything was very tightly crafted. It was right. I think like YouTube had premiered like 3 weeks before or whatever. It was expensive to host a viral video because you had to pay for the bandwidth to send it to everyone. So that shit didn't explode the way it did. But then they reduced, first it was the electrocution gif of the emperor on Oprah, and then there was other shit. But basically, the whole world knew like, oh, he's gone crazy now, and it talks about how hard he had crafted his career and how he continued. Like after he did Top Gun, he was offered Top Gun 2 and he declined it because he didn't want to be an action movie star. Instead, he went to go play second fiddle to Newman, and then for The Color of Money, and then he went to go play second fiddle for Dustin Hoffman. And basically worked really hard to craft this serious actor image. And then in the early 2000s, he took, even when he did actiony titles, he would always make sure that there was an intellectual or a dark bent to them, and how all of that went out the window. And he hired the wrong publicist and his sister, who just said, yeah, go crazy, talk about Scientology a bunch, it'll be great. And in the viral internet culture, it exploded it, and it's sort of all in the middle of this, just sort of reduced him to what was, an astonishingly talented actor who was making good picks, to now he just does the exact kind of action movies that he hates. And it's the article was stupid in that it had this, and it's your fault, internet. But it was really good. I can highly recommend it if someone wants to seek it out.
I'll tell you what, that sounds correct. The only thing I would say is that the other element of this, which is something that you read about because you recommended the book to me, but the Inside Scientology book, which to me there are two. It is really in two parts, and one of which I find more fascinating than the other one, but I find both of them interesting, which is the post L. Ron Hubbard, the David Miscavige era of Scientology. Is when shit gets Hollywood and shit gets fucking super weird, and like his choice of roles is directly tied to what is like not allowed, but is appreciated by the Church of Scientology. And that, I think, from his public persona to his role choice, everything kind of stops and starts. There, where they have kind of canonized him as a god.
Yeah, no, well, and it says on there, like, from the Hollywood perspective, like, he's got a pulse, but not much of one, and so it'll be interesting to see.
He still makes, like, the dude still is a draw, like, people still, I think.
How did Oblivion do?
Every single movie he's done has made its money back. That's the thing. It's like they framed Ghost Protocol as his comeback, but they're quick to point out, and first of all, whatever, we own it, so call us apologists, I don't care, but it's like it is fascinating to watch somebody try to navigate the waters and do something smart, and then make insane choices that damage his long-term represent.
But at the same time, it's like he did something like what was the movie Tropic Thunder, where like he was playing like a super foul mouth that like he got exactly. That's the role we all wanted to see Tom Cruise in.
Right.
And he's been trying to get a movie based on that character made for years.
Right.
So like. I don't know. Tom Cruise seems like anybody who meets Tom Cruise says he's the nicest, most interesting guy in the world.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you think about Scientology, he is, like, incredibly magnetic and nice. So, who knows?
So anyway.
Put Tom Cruise on $500 bills.
Boo, Brody. Man, I guess, dude, this is, can I just say, Justin? Fucking on fire. White hot magnesium held in the hand of a howling man who didn't realize how hot magnesium is.
Like a volcano.
Magnesium!
Like a volcano
My
toilet?
only weakness.
like a volcano toilet. I feel like we're killing it. I can't wait to tell the whole world about this episode. If you guys want more friends, then tell them to watch our show.
Hey, don't be a fuckhole. Go to our Reddit. That's reddit.com/r/Diamond Club. It's where we all jerk each other off and then hug afterward to show us that we're not only about sex, we're about mutual friends.
Yeah.
By the way, apparently the government has removed our petition off the White House petition.
Fucking keeping the man down.
Somebody make another one. We will get that shit back up. Don't worry about it.
That's
that
bullshit,
shit is going to
man.
happen.
Can
You know what?
do that?
Let me be clear.
Not my government.
That's why fucking yes, your government. That's the man. That's some bullshit, man. See you next Tuesday, guys.
My heart has been broken.
Kind of fire.
The depression's just begun. Brian
Thanks, Obama.
Every time you leave, I wanna hurt
I
myself.
fall on a nail up your penis. Fuck it right in the petition.
I saw that.
Oh, Justin Robert Young.
Hashtag all women
Every
what is
time
it?
you go, I wanna shave my face off and leave it lying bloody in the snow. Night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack, night attack.